So listen up, kids. Word on the street is Brooklyn Bloodlines is coming back for season 2. Yeah, that's right. Bigger, messier, and with more double-crossing than a Staten Island divorce. We open with Goku D'Angelo, God bless his short fuse, banging the table like he's still owed money from '87. Somebody's singing to the feds, he says. And let me tell you, when Goku's looking for a rat, you better start packing cheese sandwiches, capiche? Then you got Nick Palermo, chain-smoking like it's the Olympics, pretending he's calm, but he's sweating like a priest in a whorehouse. Lopez, forget 'bout it. He storms in yelling about raids and wiretaps like the man just found out his mother-in-law's moving in. And Bambi? She's walking through the rain like some kind of mob femme fatale, looking like a saint but plotting like a sinner. Meanwhile, Christian freaking Zintelli's strutting around in silk suits, smirking like the cat that ate the canary, and the canary's whole freaking family. Then, boom, courthouse blows up. I ain't talking fireworks, I'm talking straight up kaboom. Out of the smoke waddles Mikey, the hammer. This guy cracks his knuckles and goes, "When I swing, you stay down." Like, come on, that's poetry right there. And it don't stop, pal. Admiral Impeach is hawking blueprints like hot pretzels, Supreme's lounging in smoke thicker than Nonna's Sunday gravy, Emily's crying at the window like a soap opera star, and Winters, the Fed, popping pills like he's auditioning for a Skittles commercial. And here's the kicker. The whole thing boils down to family, but this ain't no warm hugs and pasta dinner. Nah, this kind of family costs you blood, teeth, and probably your favorite leather jacket. So what's the moral? Simple. Brooklyn Bloodlines Season 2, coming soon. If you think last season was nuts, wait till you see who gets clipped this time.
Mugs, what the fuck you doing in there, you prick?
The Exorcist, the untold story behind the horror masterpiece. Before Freddy, before Jason, before Michael Myers stalked suburbia, there was one film that made the whole damn world sleep with the lights on. The Exorcist. Released in 1973, it wasn't just a movie. It was a cultural earthquake. A film so shocking that people fainted in theaters, priests lined up outside performing real exorcisms, and critics debated if this thing was art or evil incarnate. But how did a little novel about a possessed girl turn into the scariest movie ever made? Tonight, we're diving deep into the history, the production, the curse, and the lasting legacy of The Exorcist. Welcome to the Pizzaverse. The real story. Every good horror flick's got roots in reality. And The Exorcist? That seed was planted way back in 1949. A kid known by the pseudonym Roland Doe in Maryland started showing signs of, well, let's just say it wasn't allergies. Furniture moving on its own, guttural voices, scratches appearing on his skin. The boy was taken to Jesuit priests who performed a grueling, weeks-long exorcism in St. Louis, Missouri. According to their diaries, objects flew across rooms, Latin words appeared scratched into his flesh, and the kid growled with superhuman strength. The church kept it quiet, but a young college kid at Georgetown, William Peter Blatty, read about it in a newspaper. He tucked that story away. 2 decades later, he turned it into a best-selling novel, The Exorcist. But Blatty didn't just want to write cheap thrills. He wanted a story about faith versus modern science, psychiatry versus religion, a priest who doubts his God versus a demon that don't quit. Hollywood steps in. When Blatty's book hit in 1971, it exploded. Warner Brothers bought the rights. They needed a director with guts. Enter William Friedkin. The guy had just won an Oscar for The French Connection. Friedkin was bold, unpredictable, A little nuts, if we're being honest. Perfect for a story about hell breaking loose in a Georgetown townhouse. Casting wasn't easy. A dozen A-list actresses said hell no to playing Chris McNeil, the mother. Finally, Ellen Burstyn stepped in. For the daughter Reagan, they went with a 12-year-old girl named Linda Blair, an unknown kid about to become a horror legend. Filming Hell on Earth. Friedkin wanted realism, no matter what. He ordered the set of Reagan's bedroom refrigerated so cold the actor's breath would fog. Imagine working in an icebox day after day. He pushed his cast to the brink. Ellen Burstyn? She injured her back when a stunt went wrong, screaming in real pain on camera. Jason Miller, who played Father Karras. Friedkin slapped him across the face before a take to get the real reaction. And that vomit scene? Friedkin loaded up a rig with pea soup and oatmeal and blasted Jason Miller in the face without warning. The look of shock and disgust, 100% real. This wasn't acting, this was endurance. The premiere, December 1973, The Exorcist finally hits theaters. And the world loses its mind. Reports of people fainting, puking in the aisles. In Boston, ambulances lined up outside theaters, waiting to cart out those who couldn't take it. In some cities, priests stood outside with rosary beads, warning folks not to see it. In England, entire towns banned it. But all that controversy, it only made the lines longer. The movie became the highest-grossing R-rated film of all time, a phenomenon. For the first time, horror wasn't some B-movie grindhouse flick. It was mainstream. It was prestige. It was nominated for 10 Oscars, the first horror movie ever to get a Best Picture nod. Coincidence, maybe, but the more people whispered curse, the bigger the legend grew. The curse won Haruwashizurum, Chomima. But with fame came whispers that the movie was cursed. The set caught fire during production. Everything burned except Reagan's bedroom. Actors and relatives of the crew died unexpectedly. A night watchman collapsed on set. Linda Blair, barely a teenager, faced death threats and needed bodyguards. Coincidence? Maybe, but the more people whispered curse, the bigger the legend grew. The legacy. Half a century later, The Exorcist still holds the crown. Ask anybody, it's up there, maybe the scariest film ever made. It kicked off an entire subgenre of exorcism movies. The Omen, Poltergeist, The Conjuring. It made Hollywood realize horror could be classy, not just cheap shocks. And at its heart, it wasn't just about a demon and a kid. It was about belief, about doubt, about the eternal war between faith and fear. That's why it sticks. That's why people still whisper about it decades later. The Exorcist wasn't just a movie, it was a mirror, a reminder that sometimes the scariest thing ain't the monster under the bed, but the darkness we can't explain. The Exorcist wasn't just a movie. It was a line in the sand. Before it, horror was B-movies and drive-in double features, cheap thrills, shadows in the night. After it, horror was in the mainstream, elbow to elbow with the so-called serious films. It wasn't some guilty pleasure anymore. It was art. It was fear on a canvas. But it also opened doors most people weren't ready to walk through. Conversations about faith, about the devil, about the battle between science and belief. Some found salvation in it, others saw damnation, and maybe that's why it's still the benchmark. Because when you strip away the pea soup, the spinning head, the theatrics, you're left with the oldest question in the book. Do you believe in evil? That's the power of cinema, to make us look at what we're afraid to admit. And 50 years later, the face of Reagan McNeil, pale, possessed, and grinning through the darkness, still has the power to haunt. The Exorcist is more than a movie. It's a test, a dare, a mirror. And in the end, maybe the scariest thing about it isn't the demon at all. It's that little voice whispering inside you, wondering if it could happen to you. If you're digging breakdowns like this, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and stick with us in the Pizzaverse, where the stories are darker than midnight in Brooklyn, and the truth hits harder than a wise guy with brass knuckles. This ain't just a movie channel, Paisan. This is family, this is culture. This is the street corner where horror, history, and mob tales all meet under the same crooked lamppost. And remember, in the Pizzaverse, we don't miss.
Give me groceries and booze. Give me FaceTime with my friends. Give me intravenous news. Little drips of CNN. Give me meditation apps. Text me pictures of your dog. Just give me life. Give me peace. Give me noise. Someone give me fucking zen. Someone give me fucking zen.
Space, at least 6 feet. Dig my grave, just as deep. I got sex on my mind all the time. Fuck, scrolling through the internet, time suck. I've been feeling flat like a pancake. I could use a hug or a handshake. I could use some drugs or a band-aid. Cooped up in a hole, I wanna lose all my control. I wanna just go on a rampage. Give me wisdom, give me teeth. Give me vision, let me see. Give me courage to confess. Every night I text my ex. Give me girls, give me boys. Give me life, give me peace. Give me noise, someone
give me fucking zen. Someone give me fucking zen. Give me fucking zen. I need something to avoid all of my fears and paranoia. Someone give me fucking zen. Yeah. Give me an appetite, give me hope for the afterlife, or a reason to look past tonight. Give me happiness when I found the fame. Give me music that doesn't all sound the same. Give me something that I could look forward to. Give me humans that I could get closer to. You look down at me, but the next thing you know, it's you with the rent overdue. Give me a little bit of piece of your peace of mind. Give me a piece of yours, you'll get the peace of mind. Give me something to do when there's nothing to do, but when I get it, shit'll probably just fuck it up too. Give me 2 steps to the left. Give me 1 step to the right. Give me 1 dance with the volume at 10. And someone, anyone, give me fucking zen. Someone give me fucking zen. Give me fucking zen. I need something to avoid all of my fears and paranoia. Someone give me hope for something better. Give me justice for my cries. Tell me we're all in this together, and if we're not, then tell me lies. Give me love.